Good morning. It is Saturday. I'm getting ready for work, so I'm making some coffee. 2 grains of this in my big itty cup. And I have 2 spoonfuls, these little teaspoons full of pure. I'm going to take some of this liquid stevia from Trader Joe's. There's about 10 drops. And I also add, since I'm just having this one big coffee today, I'm going to add 1 serving of this collagen from Trader Joe's. So 2 scoops. Then I also add some heavy whipping cream from Walmart. Just a couple splashes. Let's see here. Ooh, that might get a little heavy. And then I just add my coffee right over top of it. Pretty much stirs it all up while it's going in. And that's it. So I'm going to enjoy this. Probably take me a good couple hours to finish it. So I'm getting ready for work right now. I only have to work till 1, so it'll take me a little while to finish this because it's really hot. So I will check back in if I have a snack or at lunchtime. Hey guys, it's me. So it is about 4:15 today on Saturday. So I got out of work. I left at like 1:30, and besides that big coffee I had this morning, before I left work, I had 1 small, literally a tiny handful of peanuts. I think cocktail peanuts. They were lightly salted. I don't even know if it was an ounce of peanuts. Since then, I just had a little sparkling water of the apple flavor one from Trader Joe's, and I just got out of Aldi. So I'm going to have one of these elevation bars, which is the chocolate coconut. So, you know, if you're not into the dirty stuff, look away. This is what I've decided to make for dinner. So I had I had some of this bacon, thick sliced, and I laid it out here. And I had bought a turkey tenderloin, which it was in 2 halves, so I kind of butterflied it out.
Mommy, I got it from on our couch.
What is that?
It's my straw thing.
Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry. I took about, I'm going to say about 5 ounces of cream cheese, 4.5, something like that. Put in some seasonings from Trader Joe's. Some garlic salt, some pepper, some garlic powder, onion salt, and onion powder. I know, crazy. Then I added a handful of shredded cheese. So what I'm going to do is put this and smear this inside of here. Roll it all up. But I don't know, I was thinking about putting a little bit of sugar-free barbecue sauce on it, which I think would be good. Turkey, bacon, cream cheese, garlic, onion. I don't know, I guess I'll see what I feel like. I have got to get used to holding my phone sideways here. Anyways, this is the cream cheese mixture spread out. I did put a little salt and pepper on top of the turkey tenderloin before I put it on here, so let's get it wrapped up. Okay, I decided to put a little barbecue sauce. I might have got a little happy here, but wrap it up. You guys, snacking on something while I'm waiting for the oven to heat up. These little seaweed cracker things. What are they called?
Mom!
Trader Joe's roasted seaweed snack.
Mom! There's peanut butter hanging right here on the bottom of it.
Where?
Wait, out there, go get it.
There's got to be something about these. Some way to make them better. Like there's nothing to them but Tastes like fermented asparagus and broccoli. And I like those vegetables. Anywho, this is what it looks like all rolled up. I put the bacon over this way, and then this way, and then I rolled it over so that the seam is on the bottom. I don't know if you can tell. Preheated the oven to 350, so waiting for that. Gibson?
What?
What do you say? Excuse me. He's a turd. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's pretty big. I think I'm going to sprinkle a little pepper on top of it and put it in the oven and see what happens. I lied. I put a little salt on, or not salt, sorry. I put a little pepper on there, fresh cracked pepper, and I did a little sprinkle of garlic powder and onion powder. I mean, it smells good and it's not even in the oven yet. I can't wait. While I am waiting for dinner, I took some ice cubes. Well, these are coffee ice cubes. So when I have leftover coffee, sometimes I just throw it in cubes. Because if you make an iced coffee, they're actually pretty good so that it doesn't get watered down. But what I do is put some of this almond, cashew, and macadamia nut beverage in here. This is ingredients and everything on that. Put about that much. Well, let's see here. I put a good amount of that in there because those are all coffee ice cubes. Okay. Then I put in, which I'm sure this is a big no-no for a lot of people, is this hazelnut, sugar-free hazelnut syrup from the Dollar Tree. This one is sweetened with sucralose. You can see that there. But it's actually pretty good, so I do a couple. 1, 2. That was probably a heavy pour. Oh, well. Okay, that goes on there. I do a little shot of heavy whipping cream just to make it creamier. And that's almost, yeah, that's almost gone. I do my organic liquid stevia drops from Trader Joe's. I do about 8 of those. So if you're one that is typically sucking down your iced coffee when you first get it, then the ice won't bother you. But if you're somebody that sips on it all day or for a while, it's kind of annoying when you, oops, I missed the cup, when you have a really delicious drink and then it's only good the first couple sips because by the time you get to it later on, it's all watery. So I would highly recommend putting coffee into ice cube trays. So now I'm just going to, I can't do this. I need to figure out how to do this better. I should probably get a camera. So there, I just top it off with coffee so it's got more coffee flavor. So as it sits here a while, as it melts, it's going to develop a little bit more flavor from the coffee. So this is actually delicious. Surf Lounge cup from Cedar Point from last month. That's really good. You definitely have to try it. It's good. So this just came out of the oven. It's kind of oozing. I ended up baking it, I want to say about 25 to 30 minutes. And then I broiled it for about almost 10 minutes just because when you've got all this moisture coming up on the bacon, it's never going to get crispy. So that just helped crisp it up a little bit. Looks good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tent over this a little bit and yeah, let it rest maybe a good 15 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and cut it open and see what we've got. And this is what it looks like all done.
Mom?
So here I am in the morning. I forgot to end out the video. So I'm sitting here in the morning, sipping on my coffee. I already have one child off to the bus. He gets on at like 6:30 in the morning. It is Monday, by the way. And sitting here with Kitty and Rogue. Waiting for the little kids to get up. I've got 2 more to get on the bus here pretty soon. And anyways, I have some errands to run with my youngest today, since he's not in school yet. The turkey, I don't even know what to call it. Stuffed turkey tenderloin, bacon wrapped, whatever. It was really good, you guys. The only thing I think I would do differently is, I feel like I would do something different with the bacon. The underneath of it just seemed like, I mean, it was hot because it was in the oven, but the bacon just never got crispy. It didn't really lose a lot of the fat. I think it's just because there's so much moisture that comes off of it and whatnot. So either I would flip it over and broil it, or I might just lay strips over top, like cut some in half and lay them over top so they don't completely sit underneath in that, you know, on the rack thing. So that way there's no bacon sitting on the bottom of it. So I would definitely make it again. I might think about putting a little barbecue sauce inside of it instead of on the outside under the bacon. That might help with it getting a little crispy too. Anyways, it was delicious. I ate that with a little bit of broccoli on the side with some salt. And then the rest of the night was history, so I would definitely recommend it. It was a good day. Yeah, so anyways, I guess I'll get back to going to get some kids up.